Hey, Phil from Got Memories. I am digitizing U-matic, and here we go. This one has digitized but won't give the tape back. Come on, you bastard. Yes. First of all, it wouldn't rewind. Then it did. Then it wouldn't eject. And just as I got the video recording, it ejected. All right, so U-matic, this is 1988. So see where the tape is on the left side? That's conventional, looks like it's rewound. But actually with U-matic, it's reverse. So this is all the way at the end. If you have this format, these decks are like working ones are very rare. Look inside of that puppy right there. I'm very particular about what I put in my decks here. I'm just capturing this here. This was a wedding, as says 1988. Quality that's been coming off of them, because it is a broad, this was the one that was just done. So the quality that comes off of this, because it is broadcast quality, like TV stations, and I've got like smudge and stuff on there. So this was a wedding. It's like Step Brothers. The Catalina wine mixer. If that's over your head, go watch Step Brothers. And I've got the glare there, but you can see like this is really good quality. File sizes are efficient. Yes, I am using Elgato Capture, but it is more than suffice. And this is all just RCA out. Look, there's the back end. And that's all the options you've got. A few odd things, but you know, I'm not going to be using a SCART adapter there. And this tape wouldn't rewind actually, so I had to manually rewind it. Now I'm just going to open up another one. Let's see. Oh, this one isn't rewired. I hate it when they're not rewound because the wear and tear on rewinding on these machines. Look at this thing, it's a beast. This is all late 70s. Rewind. Okay, good. It's rewinding. Let's have another little peeky in there. It's got a reflection. Sounding smooth. Yeah, so we got that one. We got that one. This particular tape had, you can see kind of some issues here in the corner. And it was crappy at the beginning. Common when these tapes haven't and then it clears up. See, look, the tapes just got. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this. And you know, everyone is on eBay. Well, not everyone, you know, people that have got these tapes are thinking, oh, I'll just go on eBay, you know, just buy one. A lot of this stuff comes from government surplus. Well, not a lot, but some of it does, from schools, government agencies used to have these things. Oh, look at this. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, eject that, and it won't eject. Come on. Oh, did you hear that? Like, come on. Okay, is this thing on?
This was one of the most marvelous days of our lives, both Howard and I.
So this is why, you know, you pay somebody good money to do this correctly, because this is precious moments. And, you know, do you want someone hacking it, losing it, mixing it up with another job, terrible customer service, long, you know, turnaround times, all that stuff. You know, this is what you should be doing with these old tapes, is checking all of it. Checking the audio is coming through good. These particular tapes are trimming off the back end. These particular tapes, what's that one? 1988 or early 90s. Yeah, so the main subject here is Umatic. Umatic decks. This is a Betacam SP I have right now as I speak. Uno 1 deck. There's one here, inoperable. I got another one here that's inoperable. I mean, these things weigh an absolute ton. Look at this old thing here. Betacam again. Look at all the connectors on the back. Actually, the back is the side. I had to have a power adapter made for this because there was no power adapter out there. Didn't come with one. Yeah, so I think that's all the Umatics. I think, oh gosh, Tim next door, my VCR repair guy, he's got some parts on order for one that he's got over there. You know, sourcing parts is a nightmare on these old decks. Sourcing parts on all of this old stuff. I mean, everyone's just diving on eBay and it's just a jumble sale of junk. And nothing but problems. But clear picture and audio is the goal here. This is what people are assuming is going to happen, but not today in 2024 in this industry that is just churn and burn with fake pricing. Fake pricing meaning that they're advertising $9 a tape. Well, you send all your stuff off and then you get it all back. And you got stickers all over your tapes and they haven't touched jack shit. Pardon my French, but it is what's required to explain these companies. But I've got to, or it all is transferred poorly. You got to remember, if you had like these tapes, 1996, I mean, you spent, I don't know what the prices were for over the years. It obviously got cheaper. But I mean, 1996, it was $10 for a blank tape. You're talking like 1986, even more. That is why so many people like recorded over them and just kept, you know, putting them onto VHS tapes like this. I'm going through this job right now. This is a doozy. This is a classic example right here of having to explain very clearly to the customers the expectations. Because this chap right here laid it all out and, you know, are the tapes been stored indoors? Yeah, they're all in good shape. Okay. Are the tapes original recordings? They look to be like they haven't been dubbed from, you know, camcorder tapes onto VHS, which was common, which causes problems. And then also, are they standard play? So VHS tapes, T120s. So whenever you see T120, they're 2-hour tapes, tape speed SP. So you can record up to 9 hours on some brands of tapes. Classic example right here. This is what I'm talking about. So you've got, 3 hours. Some of these can go longer, but sometimes people put 8 hours on these things. Which is just, oh my God. And now some of these tapes I've timed out because the telltale sign, fast forward and rewinding time and amount takes time, wear and tear on the equipment. But when I saw all of this chicken scratch right here, this means that there's a lot of stuff on there. Sometimes have been transferred over from camcorder tapes. This gentleman said that that wasn't the case. He had a full-size camcorder. But you've really got to watch all these tapes. If they're 4 hours, you get charged extra because there's no, it's more time, and it's lower quality. But that job right there, you could probably tell my energy is down right now. I am beaten down. The past couple of weeks have been insane. Nothing but problems. A couple difficult customers. One asshole left a 2-star review because I didn't reply to his email, which I did. But he obviously went in his junk mailbox, but his tapes were all crappy, full of mold, banged up. Like, I'd never seen anything like it. He's sending pictures. I'm like, I need more information. I need better pictures. back and forth, back and forth. No, they're fine. They play fuzzy, the audio goes in and out, but they're fine. Don't tell me what's fine. And then I give him the bad news. I'm like, dude, you gotta send this stuff off and let me see what's going on with them, because I can't diagnose anything. And you're telling me there's problems, and your tapes look like they've been rubbed on asphalt. And then the plastic was just scratched, broken. I'm like, what have you done with these tapes, man? My God. And they're like, no, they're fine. They're not fine, because I'm not going to put them in my bloody players when you have neglected them for 25, 30 years, and I've got to like take all your junk and grossness and dust and human hair and human skin and whatever's all like now on my hands and put them in my players. And then your $600 job cost me $1,000 in repairs and also downtime of all my equipment. So, you know, gave him the rundown, and then of course I get a 2-star review, which I haven't had like 10 years ago. I had a 2-star review from some Karen. Everything was great, but you know, just nitpicking. Oh my god. So it has been recently a time. I'm very good at dodging pain in the ass people, and usually higher prices eliminate all of that. Usually, sometimes people slip through the cracks. Like that guy wasn't even a customer, and he left a bad review. And you're like, dude, like you didn't even send me your stuff. Like I've got 5.0 on Google, hundreds and hundreds of reviews, and you're just gonna sign up for Google for the first time ever and leave a 1-star review? God, fuck yourself, really. So anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm having a day here. It's I'm getting beaten down by problem tapes and a couple of asshole customers that shall remain nameless. And I have the most amazing customers ever. I really do. But sometimes some slip through the cracks and you're like, oh, no, we're not a fit. We're not a fit. And you just try and get them out the door. And, you know, I've gone through it all. And yeah, anyway. But yeah, that 2-star review hit me the other day. I was like, what a dickhead. Like, you really didn't get the reply, or you didn't like the reply or the assessment, and you just leave a review just going, what was it? He cherry picks his jobs. And I'm like, goddamn right I cherry pick my jobs. Goddamn right. But I did email you back. There's like 7 emails back and forth, and you're going, dude, like descriptive emails back to you, and you're like, huh? So you can tell when you're in business, you know, who, what, where, when. Yeah, that's about it right now. But back to U-matic. Oh, look, here we go. See, look, you got no picture. And then you're like, okay, was that just a very short tape? It's not the best still. Okay, here we go. So this is like outtakes. You did tell me that was outtakes. All right, cool. So that tape is done. Anyway, so I've got to put this back